Forever and a Day by August Alsina. August Alsina hasn't dropped a project since 2015. He has been trying to release an album but claims that Def Jam was the reason for the delay. Known as his first move as an independent artist, Alsina is giving his fans a Valentine's gift. Forever and a Day is his first EP since 2013. How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of Forever and a Day by August Alsina.
I don't know, is it just me, or is it weird for you to see him without glasses on too?
Yeah, because he was always wearing shades or anything like that. Didn't he have a condition?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely had he has an eye issue. I can't really remember exactly what it is, but I do know he has a sensitive eyes. And
right.
He's gotten a couple surgeries. I don't know if it's been fully corrected.
Yeah.
How you feel about this album artwork?
I actually thought it was pretty dope, man. I thought it was cool. I like the layout of it. I like how the font is on the photo right there. Yeah, I thought it was perfect for the mood. Valentine's Day. Really set the mood.
Yeah, it's a perfect album artwork for Valentine's Day. The way he's kind of blended into the rose and everything like that.
Yeah.
Picture frame, rose petals everywhere. It fits the theme 100%. The flow of this project is some Valentine's Day cuts. That's the flow.
Yeah.
You know, some songs that say, "Hey, I'm basically, you know, the little sweethearts." Everything that's on those sweethearts, the Be Mines, the I Love You. That's what this project is.
Yeah, straight Valentine's joints to set the mood. You know, swooning here and there. That's really what you go get.
Highlights, man. Look, when Forever and a Day came on, I was just like, yo, the beat initially started out sounding kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
But sure enough, when it actually dropped, I was just like, yo, this joint is actually pretty hard. But Forever and a Day, it sounds really dope. Control, I don't know why Ty Dolla $ign is not credited on there.
Thank you, because I was sitting there tripping.
I thought I was tripping too, but I was just like, yeah, that's 100% Ty Dolla $ign.
Right.
Control with Ty Dolla $ign, that's another joint. Lost is another joint that I was just like, yo, this is actually really good as well. Yeah. And Be Love is another really strong track on here.
Yeah, Forever and a Day was a great way to start it off. Very, very great way to set the mood. Be Love and For You was really dope. I really enjoyed Control, and Lost was crazy.
Low lights, man. Look, Us is a very weak track.
Yes.
It didn't need to be up here.
No.
It took away, like, it brings you out, like, right at the end. Lost could have ended this joint pretty good. Go is another joint that's cool, but I wasn't necessarily in love with it. And For You as well. It was like, it's cool,
yeah,
but it wasn't hitting as hard as the rest of the CD. And there were certain times, like Us is a perfect example, where I didn't feel like he was putting his all into the track at all. He was just kind of singing it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the vibe I got. Those are my lowlights.
Yeah, man. Go and Us. I feel like Go, it was passable, but with Us, I was just like, nah. You could have had this in the beginning. Maybe it would have been a little bit passable, but at the end to close it out, you could have closed it out with Lost. I just felt like Us was just that attempt to go for something that sounds really current. But I feel like he's a better artist than that, and I feel like that he didn't have to have this tacked on. It could have been a good 7-track EP.
Final thoughts. I want to point out that I do think this was still majority traditional sounding R&B.
Yeah.
August is really good at tapping into that. But I do feel like I was a little disappointed. But I think it's just because I expect so much from August, just because I know what he can do. His last project was really dope. I really loved his last album. So when I came into this, I was just a little disappointed, but then I had to remember, this is a Valentine's Day project. If I put it in that context, the project's actually not that bad. But I still want that album. This is just, I don't see this be getting much play past August when heavy hitters start dropping. Like Kehlani comes out next week. Solange album is supposedly cocked and ready to go. Rihanna's album is supposedly ready to go. So supposedly Usher has something. Chris Brown is ready to go. So once these joints start dropping, we gonna need like a proper album from August to keep that heat buzzing, you know.
Well, I feel like this was still a good, like, you know, welcome back into August, because, you know, we haven't been hearing from him for a while. You know, he's been going through the label issues.
He dropped a single last year.
He did?
Yeah.
What was it?
I can't remember the name of the song, but That was the video that you saw.
Okay, because I'm just used to him being a little bit more consistent. So I'm like, in that regard, I'm glad to hear him put out a project like this, because I always liked just his swagger and the demeanor that he brings to his music and everything like that. I enjoy his sound, so I just feel like this was a good way to, like, you know, say, hey, I'm still here and I'm kicking it. So hopefully we do have a project coming on, because I'll be very looking forward to hearing it.
Final grade. Look, I'm reluctantly giving this joint a check.
And why is that?
This is like the lowest check you can possibly get out.
Okay.
And that's just because I don't see me giving this much play.
Okay.
After, you know, this, I don't have an urge to go back and listen to it. Forever and a Day could definitely land on a playlist. I forget, Secret is actually a really good song as well. But I'm just not overly fond of this project. I mean, we just did Lucky Day joints. I mean, we just did LUJ that has some really dope sounds and vibes to it. So this just didn't have that standout vibe to me.
Right.
But it doesn't take away the fact that there is still good music to be had here. And I like, even when Forever and a Day first came in, it didn't sound like August Alsina to me.
Yeah.
Like, so when Be Love came on, it sounded like August to me. But when Forever and a Day came on, I really pulled my phone out and I searched for August Alsina to make sure this album was actually under his name. Because I was just like, did somebody mislabel this just to get plays? Because this doesn't sound like August to me.
Wow.
It wasn't like the song was bad. I just thought it was somebody faking to get, you know, like Soulja Boy used to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a check. I feel like this is a good playlist for, like, you know, just to set the mood, anything you want to enjoy. I feel like it's a hard check for me too, because it's just like, it's not something I'll probably necessarily come back to a lot, but I still feel like it's a very good EP minus, you know, track number 8, Us. I feel like, you know, it got solid 7 songs on it that you enjoy.